There's a voice inside you that never stops talking. You know it. The one that tells you to slow down, to skip the hard thing, to play it safe, to quit before you embarrass yourself. It sounds gentle, reasonable, logical, but that voice isn't your ally. It's your enemy. It's the voice of weakness, fear, and comfort, disguised as wisdom. It wants you small. It wants you safe. It wants you ordinary. That voice has been with you your entire life. It whispers when the alarm clock rings. It tells you 5 more minutes won't matter. It speaks when you feel pain. Just take a break. You've done enough. It shows up right before greatness, reminding you of every failure you've ever had. It's the voice that ruins potential. And if you don't learn to conquer it, it will own you. You cannot silence that voice by reasoning with it. You conquer it by action. You override it by discipline. Every time you obey the weak voice, you reinforce weakness. Every time you defy it, you strengthen power. The battle is constant. A war between comfort and greatness, fought inside your mind every single day. Weakness never leaves. It evolves. It changes tone to fit your goals. It pretends to care about your well-being. You're tired. Rest. You've worked hard. Take a day off. You deserve a break. But that voice doesn't care about your well-being. It only cares about one thing: control. It feeds on hesitation. It grows in comfort. Every time you obey it, it gets louder. Every time you fight it, it gets quieter. A weak voice loves negotiation. It will bargain with you, whispering, "Just skip this one workout. You can start tomorrow. You'll do double next time." But negotiation with weakness is surrender. There's no next time. There's only now. Every delay is decay. Every excuse is a step backward. You are not built to be soft. You are built to fight, to endure, to grow through struggle. Yet modern life trains softness. It rewards comfort, convenience, instant gratification. It gives you everything you want without the grind required to deserve it. But the cost of that comfort is strength. You cannot grow in luxury. You grow in resistance. You grow when you ignore the voice that says stop and replace it with one word: go. Every warrior has that same voice inside them. The difference between the ones who rise and the ones who fall is obedience. The weak listen. The strong override. The strong know that emotion lies. The strong know that discomfort is the price of transformation. You must become the commander of your own mind. When that voice says, "You can't," you answer, "Watch me." When it says, "It's too hard," you reply, "Good, that's the point." You build dominance through defiance. Every act of defiance against the weak voice adds another brick to your fortress of strength. That voice is subtle. It sounds like reason, but it's fear. It sounds like caution, but it's cowardice. It speaks softly because if it shouted, you'd recognize it. You must train yourself to detect it instantly, that split second before you decide to quit. When your brain starts searching for escape routes, that's when you strike. You move before it finishes the sentence. You don't think. You act. Action kills weakness. Hesitation feeds it. The longer you wait, the stronger it becomes. When you hesitate, your mind fills with excuses, with what ifs, with fear of failure. But when you move instantly, you starve the weak voice of oxygen. It dies in momentum. You can't kill it permanently, but you can cage it. You cage it through habit. Every day you do what it tells you not to, you weaken its hold. Every morning you rise when it says sleep. Every workout you finish when it says stop. Every goal you pursue when it says later. That's how warriors are built, not in moments of inspiration, but in repetition of defiance. The weak voice thrives on self-pity. It loves when you feel sorry for yourself. It tells you, you've had it hard, you deserve rest. But champions don't need pity. They need progress. The world doesn't reward the victim mindset. It rewards endurance. Every time you play the victim, you give weakness power. Every time you take responsibility, you take it back. The voice will say you're unready. It will remind you of your flaws, your mistakes, your failures. But readiness is a myth. No one is ready for greatness. They rise and adapt. Every legend began scared. Every warrior began unprepared. The difference is they moved anyway. Weakness paralyzes. Discipline liberates. That weak voice will also disguise itself as humility. It'll whisper, "Don't dream too big. Don't stand out. Stay humble." But humility doesn't mean hiding. True humility means knowing your worth and doing the work. False humility is fear pretending to be virtue. You must build a stronger voice to replace the weak one. A voice of command. The one that says, "Do it now. Finish strong. One more rep." That voice must become louder through repetition. The more you obey the strong voice, the more it leads. The mind obeys whatever it hears most. Feed it strength, not softness. Every day you will face this battle. Not once, not twice, but countless times. When the alarm rings, when the body aches, when progress feels slow, when no one believes in you, the voice will appear. It'll tell you to take the easy road. But the easy road ends in regret. The hard road ends in pride. You want to feel unstoppable? Conquer that voice. When it says rest, you work. When it says slow down, you accelerate. When it says you can't, you prove it wrong. Each act of defiance rewires your brain. You're training it to obey you, not the voice. You'll never silence weakness completely, but you can make it irrelevant. You can make its presence meaningless. It will always whisper, but you'll be too busy acting to listen. You'll walk into discomfort automatically because you've trained yourself to move without negotiation. Remember, weakness doesn't leave quietly. When it realizes it's losing, it will fight harder. It will make your mind scream. It will throw doubt, fatigue, pain, and fear at you all at once. That's when you go harder. That's when warriors are born. When everything inside you begs for comfort and you choose the opposite. You conquer the weak voice not by erasing it, but by overpowering it. You drown it out with repetition, consistency, and discipline, so loud it has no room to speak. The weak voice is noise. The strong voice is command. The weak voice complains. The strong voice acts. The weak voice seeks comfort. The strong voice seeks conquest. Every time you defy the weak voice, you build a little more armor. Over time, that armor becomes your identity. You stop hesitating. You stop overthinking. You stop doubting. You become a machine of execution, focused, sharp, relentless. One day, you'll hear that weak voice whisper again, "You can't," but this time, you'll smile. Because you'll know it's lying. You've proven it wrong too many times. You've fought through too many mornings, too many rejections, too many defeats. That voice doesn't own you anymore. You are not born to live as a servant to your fear. You were built to command it, to walk through fire while others wait for perfect weather, to rise when comfort begs you to stay down, to finish what others abandon halfway. The weak voice is not your enemy. It's your test. It's the daily exam life gives to see if you're serious about who you claim to be. And the only way to pass is to act every time without hesitation. So the next time that whisper creeps in, when it tells you to stop, to slow, to wait, remind yourself of one truth. That voice is weakness. You are not. Conquer it, command it, outwork it, outlast it. Every day, every choice, every second. Because the moment you stop listening to the weak voice inside, the world finally starts listening to the strong one you've built.